editor. We'll do Jesus Rocks.
I love this spoof thing we do with the phones now, but it takes forever to dial all these numbers.
You just couldn't make this up. There we are. It's a Saturday afternoon, and there's this massive wildfire in Northern California. That
Sounds about
causes
right.
a power outage,
Yeah.
and that knocks all Yahoo chat rooms offline. So for like 9 hours, the perverted justice decoys couldn't do their jobs. Not only was that a problem for that day, it
Thanks for
created a
Big
problem
Moody.
for the next day because the
Thanks for
decoys
Reset Papa.
couldn't make dates for Sunday.
No.
So this had a very serious impact on our investigation.
Hey, Matt. It's Angel. Where are you at?
After the date is made and the
Hey,
potential
I'm
predator
12.
says he's in fact coming
Please come over.
they always have a follow-up phone call. So we kind of have a better sense of when these guys are going to show up. Pib talked to Matthew Cogburn and kept track
Reset
of
Pappy.
Cogburn as he got closer to our hidden camera house.
Walking up the walk towards
That
the
was
door.
awesome. Thank you, Chef Daniel and Seth.
She may not even open the door.
All right, now back up, back up, back up. He's right there. Keep going.
Wait, they actually used kids this season?
This in the dryer real quick.
Typically they use adults.
Just take a seat, because if I don't put this in the dryer, it gets really wrinkled. I'll get in a lot of trouble. Come on into the kitchen and take a seat. I even made some sweet tea. I'll get it out.
Cogburn wanted a blonde.
Thanks the bits,
And
Necro.
Emily isn't naturally blonde. So we had to improvise and come up with a blonde wig for Emily to wear to be seen at the door when Cogburn shows up.
Man, Chris Hansen really wanted
Did
to
you have a hard
accommodate
time
this
getting
guy.
here?
Well, the road that I was looking for didn't show up.
My fault with the directions.
No, I got directions off my computer.
No, don't trust the computer, Cogburn. Syntag guy? What does that mean?
Why don't you have a seat there and get comfortable for that?
I had a feeling this was going to happen.
You had a feeling what was going to happen. Go ahead, sit down, please.
No,
Well, no, I need to talk to you about a couple of things, and I think you're going to want to talk about it. It's going to take a few minutes, so why don't you have a seat?
I used to love
Cogburn
cargo
immediately
shorts.
recognizes me. It was one of the first investigations where we were seeing a number of guys
No, not at
who
all,
had
Nana.
seen previous To Catch a Predator investigations.
Dark Souls is hard.
And had shown up and stayed and chatted anyway.
Is this going to be on national news?
I'm sorry, it'd be on what?
Is this the national news, all that
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah.
Which one are you talking about?
No, what they do on 13 or NBC.
NBC?
Yeah.
You mean like Dateline NBC?
Yeah.
Okay, I need you to keep your hands out of your pockets for just a minute. Go ahead, please sit down.
I've just been on the road 2 hours.
Okay. What was your plan here today?
I can't answer that as I want to because I've been in a struggle myself with what I want to do because I'm still a virgin and I just
What the fuck are you talking about?
Stupid,
Just talk about God or
How old
something.
are you?
Why is this called Jesus Rocks?
22.
22. And how old was the girl you were chatting with?
The girl said she was 13 or 14.
13 or 14. And you thought that would be okay to come over here and visit?
Yeah, but Chris, he's a virgin,
young
he
girl
said, so,
home
you know.
I wanted to think it was okay, but I just...
Now, I'm looking at this chat log here. 16 minutes into this discussion, you asked if she can do deep throat. Explain it.
No reason to explain it.
No reason to explain.
I saw
How
it
do you
once
feel about
online,
sex?
and then I asked about goatsy,
You
and
on
she
birth
said, what the fuck
control?
is that?
Or are you sticking with condoms? Here's a guy, looks like the kind of guy anybody would be, happy to have their daughter date. You look
What?
at his MySpace page. His hero is God. His motto is Jesus rocks.
Nice.
You got toys?
MySpace.
Is there a need?
Well, I want you to square that with what's on your
Thanks to Prime.
MySpace website
Reese-
where you talk
Reese and
about
Joey.
Jesus rocks.
That's the struggle I'm in. So
And in heroes, God, duh.
you're going to do this too.
Well, to be fair,
Well,
though,
you need
Chris,
to
like,
know that on
I
Chris
mean, if the
Hansen's
Catholic
Dateline
Church has taught us
NBC,
anything, it's
and
not
we're doing a
mutually
story on
exclusive.
adults who try to meet teens online. If there's anything else you'd like to tell us, we'd like to hear it. Otherwise, you're obviously free to be on your way. As I'm finishing my conversation with Cogburn, I ask if, there's anything else he'd like people to know. He turns and says,
Be careful. Keep your jeans in your jeans.
keep your what?
Jeans in your jeans.
What does that
Jeans in your
mean?
jeans. That's your advice. And it took me a few minutes to figure out what he was talking about, but he meant genes as in DNA matter in genes.
Ah, I see.
It's his clever way of saying, don't get yourself in one of these situations.
Don't ejaculate inside a child. I see what he's saying now. Watch out! He's gonna gene in his jeans! Jesus Christ!
Matthew, how'd it go at the house today? I'm just curious.
I pulled up in front of the house, like she had said, and got out, and she was coming out the door, and I saw she had a wig on. I was like, this is odd. I mean, I had a little bit of suspicion before I even got there.
There's a prime
Did you
Macintosh.
engage with the gentleman that talked to you?
Yeah. What happens with that, I don't know. Just asking me questions about it. Just trying. I took offense to it. I thought he was trying to put me down. Man, I was going to walk out initially. After this, it's just deleted. I've been in a.
Alright, I don't need to see 2 minutes of
struggle,
that.
But
Alright, what else we got? The Cocaine Predator. We've already seen that. Why is that re-uploaded? Thanks to resub Elgato and Ghost. Man vs. Beast 2. Okay, I'll queue that up. That sounds interesting. Then I'll watch a couple more Catch a Predators. The Bad Apple Police Officer. The polar bear guy? Which guy?
Back at the undercover house, perverted justice decoys
Holy
are
shit,
chatting
Hendrick, what is
online
that?
with some men who say they might come for a visit.
We
Was he
also
in that
picked up a
cake?
fast mover somewhere in Central
Jesus
Florida.
video?
And we also have a guy that says he's somewhere between Daytona and St. Augustine that's talking about coming.
But they don't call and aren't showing up, so we decide to shut down for the night. Unbeknownst to us, however, there is a man heading to our house, all the way from the northern border of Florida, 350 miles away.
Holy shit.
We'll find out in a couple of hours that he's got more in his car than directions. He's 41-year-old Todd Spikes. Using the screen name Loves to Eat Your Peach, he chatted regularly online for almost a month with a decoy.
That's a pretty cool name, though.
Who's 13.
You're only 13? Damn, you're a little hottie.
Hi, and thanks.
Spike's chat is extremely
Nice work,
graphic,
Todd.
difficult to quote on television. He sends along pictures of himself masturbating. When the decoy tells Spikes she lives with her mother, Spikes says he could become the mother's boyfriend.
Oh,
He'll
nice.
live at their house and have sex with both of them.
I'm sure you do have time alone.
Ew, but then you would have my mom's germs on you.
I'd wash off before.
Oh, okay, Todd.
Spikes also tells the girl he wants to watch her perform oral sex on another man. The decoy is curious.
Jesus Christ, Todd.
Where are you going to find him?
Probably the mall, or maybe on here, but the mall is a sure place.
Just
What?
walk up to someone?
Sure,
Wow. What if they get mad or something?
they won't. They jump at the chance to you. You will see.
Spikes also tells the girl what he's done for a living.
Goddamn, Todd.
I used to be a cop. Was a cop for 15 years.
Ah.
But he tells her he quit being a cop to work in a
I gotta tell you, I don't go to malls very often, but I can't imagine a lot of people jumping at the random 41-year-old man asking if they want a blowjob.
He responds,
I won't, sweetie. I can't. I'd go to prison, and that's like a death sentence. Inmates hate cops. They try to kill them in prison.
after all this,
Thanks
we
to
think
resub.
he's not coming.
Dacia
Little do
and
we
the
know
Prime,
that he's decided
Extreme,
to
and
go
Nate,
ahead
and
and
resub
make the
Fuzzy
long
Wuzzy.
drive. When he arrives in the Flagler Beach area, he calls the decoy from a payphone. Perverted Justice alerts Officer Kevin Pineda of the Flagler Beach Police. Other officers back at the darkened undercover house and see Spikes driving by.
He actually circled the house numerous times.
Then as Spike seems to drive away, the police stop his car and place him under arrest.
Really?
As it turns out, we may have been lucky he never made it inside the house.
After we actually took him out of the vehicle, he advised us that he had a firearm on him.
That firearm happened to be a snub-nosed revolver in his front pocket.
Holy
loaded
shit.
And ready to fire. But there's something else.
He also had a badge, which says he's an officer in Alabama.
That's right. Spikes had gone back to being a police officer.
Holy shit.
He's brought back to the Flagler Beach police station. Outside, the officer
He looks like a pedophile from Alabama.
Make another startling discovery: an arsenal of weapons.
Jesus Christ, he was going to war with children.
Rifle that was leaning on the passenger seat.
What was he doing? Trying to recruit them for his private militia?
And the magazines, all you had to do was tap them in.
With 2 clips of 30 bullets each. And that's just the beginning. Flagler Beach Police Chief Roger Free.
You have a 38 Smith & Wesson Special there, a Glock 40, and a 45 caliber Sig Sauer. You have a 12-gauge shotgun back there.
That, along with about 800 rounds of ammunition.
Is there any legitimate reason for
what the
cop
fuck?
to be driving around with all that firepower?
I appreciated Awaken. Yeah, of course I've seen Takeshi's Castle and MXC.
That you would have that much ammunition or the type of ammunition that he had.
Spikes also had 3 cell phones, 2 bulletproof vests, video and digital cameras, and pornographic DVDs.
My Neighbor's Daughter, number 7.
Absolutely.
A classic.
Absolutely. There was probably an angel sitting on everybody's shoulder that night.
Thought I'd give you a courtesy call to let you know we have arrested one of your officers.
Chief Free calls the police chief of Spike's department in Florala, Alabama. Free learns that Spikes had just gotten his badge.
He said the guy just started working back for him. Just finished up his refresher course so he could come back into the law enforcement.
How does this still go on for another 6
The
minutes?
only thing I ask of you when you're in here is just not to make any sudden moves. You know that drill, right?
Yeah, I know it all too well.
Other than giving his name and address, Spikes doesn't want to speak to Detective Williams.
This guy looks like a
You wanted to
psychopath.
talk to me? No.
And he doesn't want to speak to Dateline either.
That's okay. We're with Dateline NBC, and I just want to give you a chance if you wanted to say anything about what happened tonight or anything else. Do you have
There's the Prime Rafiki, the Resub Turtle.
The next evening, sheriff's deputies in
I
Spike's
actually watched
home
that,
county serve a search
only.
warrant on his house. They take his computers, find even more weapons, and large plastic tubs filled with videotapes.
What the nature of those videos are, we don't know yet.
Okay. So they caught like a real fucking huge menace there. Damn. That guy came locked and loaded. Twink toilet? What does that mean?
Meanwhile, back at the house, men continue to show up.
Come on in. How you doing?
Because I'm not
Is
there,
that an undershirt or is that
invites
his
the suspect to come up to the
bare
house, but
chest
then
and
quickly
stomach?
locks the door.
So why'd you lock the door?
Which gives the Murphy police the chance to move in.
Damn, they busted him. He came in shirtless. Just get him now, quick.
And place him under arrest.
Here, I got handcuffs.
We've got one in custody.
3 men you just
Oh, he's
saw
not
arrested
shirtless.
are
It's just a skin-colored
brought
shirt.
into an interrogation room for questioning. This is 35-year-old Edward Hollingsworth. Online, he planned a date for sex with a boy who said he was 13.
I cannot believe I did this.
What's going on?
My best friend's mom is dying of cancer. That's not a real excuse for it, but I wasn't in my right mind.
Really?
What?
I'm stupid. I'm
Well,
undeniably stupid for doing this. It doesn't take an idiot to know
Thanks to the
that
tier 1
you guys
Mizaba.
were setting up stings. But I wasn't thinking.
Ryan Lindsay?
And to be honest, people say, well, you're thinking about sex. I wasn't even thinking about that.
He uses the screen name Twink Toilet, apparently hints at what he had in mind for the boy.
You said that
I see where it comes
you
from now.
used by young boys. Is that true? Is that what you said?
Yes.
Okay.
And if you read down further in the line, it's fantasy.
But explain to me what that means to be used by young boys.
Used, humiliated, I don't know.
He wants to be shit on, bro. His name is Twink Toilet.
Boys,
He wants to be pissed and shitted on.
who love getting freaky. Now, what does that last part mean?
Again, fantasy takes over reality. I've never done really anything. I've done a little bit of the water sports, but
pee-pee.
like I said, beyond that, I've not done anything. It's all talk. So once you get beyond that, I've never done it. I don't know if I would have done it.
Do you remember during this chat that he told
Thanks
you
to
he was
Prime
13?
Twitch.
Yes, quickly followed by my
Resub
genius,
Ichabod,
are you a cop?
Gibbles, and Gift Sub Nazaba.
Or related. Or with the NBC show. I don't know. I don't know.
What did you
Thanks to
believe?
Resub Corona.
Now I'm hanging myself.
Why?
Yes, I thought he was 13. It was fantasy. The decision to get in my car is the dumbest mistake in my life to this point.
Get on the ground.
In the end, 25 men were...
Damn. They were just afraid that he was going to go in there and just start, like, pissing and shitting his pants with a name like that. Okay, so which one? Brian Linson? Have we seen this one? The Horny Level Predator? What is the Horny Level Predator? Doesn't ring any bells.
With a 15-year-old as jailbait.
And jail is exactly where he's going.
There he is. Oh. He's coming in.
Whether near a big city or a rural area like Harris County, Georgia, lines of potential predators find their way to our undercover houses. Meet 24-year-old
Open up, my horny
Brian
level's
Lindsay,
at a 10.
Because he was invited by a girl who said online she was 15.
I gotta throw my clothes in the wash, okay? I made you some tea, though.
Using the screen name BLindsay01, he describes how he wants to give the girl
Why is this
oral
such a
sex.
common... This camera angle. PSA, I don't think I even need to say this, but don't take pictures like this. This is abhorrent. I see this so often on Twitter from everyone that like is nothing but a shitty take factory. It's always a picture at this angle. I don't fucking get it. Just don't do it. Just in case there's anyone that needs to hear this, just don't fucking take a picture like this. This is literally like the pedophile's stamp. It's a terrible angle. It will never ever look good. The best looking man in the world could take a picture like this and it would look like a straight up butthole. It's terrible. It's a terrible, terrible angle. I don't know who needs to hear it, but hopefully that was a wake up call to somebody.
He says, I can't control my
It needs to
horny
stop.
level. Then he says, I want to blank your brains out. I can't help it.
His horny level's out of
He's
control
driven
then.
2.5 hours to meet her.
Have some tea if you want some. It's sweet tea. Is that okay?
Yeah, I already drank some on the way.
Did you find the place okay?
Yes, sir.
Would you have a seat right over there, please?
He can't sit down. His
What are
horny
you up to
level is
tonight?
too high.
Just driving around.
Just driving around?
Yes, sir.
And why is he
Thanks,
just driving
Anton.
around?
Thanks to
He
Resub
says
Drew
he's
and
been
Prime
away
Shamble.
from Georgia for 2 years while serving in the United States Air Force. And he wanted to learn his way around again.
How is that lesson going for you tonight so far?
Not too good.
Then he comes up with a completely different excuse.
What made you drive into this driveway and walk into this house?
Just asking for directions, like...
Oh, so you're lost?
Yes, sir.
But he drops that story as soon as I read to him from his chat log.
I take it you're a virgin.
No, sir.
Not you. I'm reading from the conversation between you and Natasha. You say to her...
Does that
I
look
take
like a
it you're
virgin to you, Chris?
She
No.
says no, but I'm no...
He's slamming
code.
ham on the daily.
You talk about oral sex in great detail. How you like to do it.
Honestly, my intention was not to do anything like that because, hey, I know it's jailbait.
Jailbait.
24-year-old with a 15-year-old, that's jailbait. However, I do believe you can be friends with a 15-year-old and maybe go out and go bowling or something like that.
Yes.
But that's not what you talk about here. You don't talk about going out bowling. Or
Well,
just
read
hanging
further.
out
He talks
or
about bowling, I'm
mentoring
sure.
This 15-year-old girl.
Very
you
popular.
talk about having sex with her in great detail.
I will get on there and I will speak inappropriate. Sometimes people will just talk about that.
If you were here right now and wanted to, I would not deny you. I want to blank your brains out. I can't
Bowl
help
your
it.
brains
There
out.
is-
Bowl a perfect game.
Is there any other meaning for that?
Yes.
There's a difference
Bowling
between
term.
wanting to and actually doing it.
It sounds like you sure wanted to, based upon this. I can't control my horny level. You see, during the conversation, you just masturbated twice, and it hasn't helped.
And I was lying.
He was watching
You're lying now.
Brunswick
I was
bowling
lying.
montages.
I mean, granted, yes, it's my fault, but did I actually fall into a trap?
Well, I'll tell you exactly what happened. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on adults who try to meet teens on the internet and then try to meet them.
Yes, sir.
Now, everything you've just said has been recorded with our hidden cameras from the moment you pulled into the driveway.
All I explained was did not come here with the intention of having sex. I came here with the intention of hanging out, doing, talking a little bit, maybe go bowling, maybe shoot some pool or something.
Bowling, yes.
Well, Brian, what should happen to you?
We should go bowling.
Well, honestly,
if I beat you in the lane, I get to go free.
I think I should just be allowed to just go home.
Like nothing ever happened?
No, sir. Go home. Just take it as a lesson learned, not to do it again.
No such luck. Like all the other men who show up at this house, he gets arrested. While this former military man talked even after he knew he was being recorded.
Should have just went bowling, bro. Alright. Well, they have full episodes on this channel. How many Catch a Predator channels are there? So there's Saul, and it looks like Max Cooper does the exact same thing, where he just uploads full episodes. Actually, not very many. Thanks to the resub Plague Paws. And thank you for the bits, by the way, Brown and Mantequilla. And Nazaba, and Brown again. I'm sorry I missed 2 of them from you, Brown. What is that, though, Indrik? Is it like a sketch or something? And thanks for the bits, Zaffins. I always fuck your name up. I'm sorry, Zaffins. Thanks for the Prime, Hannah Squid, and the resub CMD. And thank you for the 5 gift subs, Yoshi Master. Thank you for the generosity, man. The Confusion Predator.
Usually when a visitor arrives, we know exactly who he is, based on his photo and information in his chat log.
Oh, this is set into 4 squares for the whole video. I'll pass. The Too Fast Predator. Split into 4 again. Postman Predator? Have we seen that? Is this an outside sting operation? That's new. No, no, Jello. No,
another
no.
man.
Hey, come on up. I was just gonna go check the leagues. Let's go.
Thanks to the tier 1 ass face.
He's 53-year-old Eugene
Valorant
Daly.
Holiday.
Was here to meet a girl who told him
I
she
don't know
was
about that.
13.
That sounds kind of boring.
Online,
Like Valorant the game?
Daly uses sexually explicit language to tell the girl what he wants to do when they meet.
Play with you, hold you, kiss you, feel you.
Kiss me where?
All over.
He then asks her if she's game for giving him oral sex. While we usually only have proof of intent.
That was
in chat
romantic,
logs,
Eugene.
For the first time, we hear a man tell the decoy face to face what he plans to do with her sexually.
You just relax and I'll just take care of everything, okay?
Mhm.
You just be yourself. I'll just touch and explain as I go. Tell me if you enjoy
Hey,
it.
did you like bring a condom or anything?
I'm not going to do that today, okay? It was fast, rushed. I wasn't sure if you were real or what. I'm looking for police, you know, so.
Oh, you're not doing a good job of
What do you
looking,
wanna do?
Eugene.
I just hold you, kiss you, touch you,
Mhm.
you know, try to get you excited.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Have you like done that kind of stuff before?
Sure.
Because I haven't really,
Yeah, I know. Like I said, I'll take it easy on you. That's all, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you seem like a nice guy.
Oh
so
yeah,
I'm
well,
not worried.
I'm not sure. You know, I'm more scared than you are. To be honest,
What are you scared of?
I don't know. You know, I still got in the back of my mind. You are young, that's why. And I didn't think you were real, to be honest.
Thanks to the Prime
That's
Game
why.
Boy.
You didn't think I was real?
Well, that can be anybody in that thing.
Yeah, I
You'd be
know.
older and still have a young boy.
Yeah. No, I'm real. Like, what do you mean, like, holding me?
It'll be an experience. It'll be something you'll enjoy.
Frag feeds Casey questions in her ear.
Ask if he wants you to touch him.
You want me to touch you?
What the fuck was
You don't have
that?
to do anything you don't want.
Oh, that guy might be a predator
If I
too.
If you want it, well,
Ask him if he's single and if he'd like to meet me.
okay?
But this 53-year-old man will not be taking any baby steps today.
That's your father?
How you doing?
Okay. Mr. Police?
What's going on? Do me a favor, take your hands out of your pockets, will you?
Not much. Not much.
What are you up to?
Nothing. Nothing whatsoever.
It's not what you just said here.
Yeah, I'm not going to. I knew this was a setup. That's what I told her. It was the police. That's what I said.
What made you think it was a setup?
It was a her. She's young. I wasn't going to do anything anyway.
You weren't going to do anything anyway?
Oh, okay.
How
All
old
right,
are you?
Eugene.
43.
43.
I mean, sorry, 53, sir.
53?
53, I'm sorry.
Now, you said 49 here.
Yeah, that's, like I said.
What are you doing chatting with a girl who says she's 13?
Run, Eugene! Take off to the sea!
You talk about her being the daughter.
Pull like a David Hasselhoff
you
and
never had.
SpongeBob and like missile out of there.
You saw that in the chat room, I know. You know, this is embarrassing. This is what I knew what was going to happen. I knew it all along this was going to happen. All the way down, it kept on saying.
And why did you do it? Help me to understand.
I don't know. You know, I can kick myself in the head because I know I'm so stupid. It's like
you even talk in the chat about you can only come over a half hour because you got to pick up your wife.
I wasn't gonna. You know, I was saying.
Where's your wife?
She's at work.
She's at work, and you got to go pick her up.
up.
And who knows? Who knows what? We can do it if it clicks.
No. Well, yeah.
Yeah, what's right here?
What
do you do for a living?
No,
right now,
well.
I'm in between jobs. I just got finished working my second tour of duty with the post office.
So you were at the post office?
Yeah.
A letter carrier?
Yeah. I knew, and I see this stuff on TV.
So you've seen Datelines to Catch a Predator?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Why am I doing this? Why am I here? Am I being taped now, too?
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on adults, on men, who try to meet kids online.
This is going to go on TV now? Oh, Chris, please. This will ruin me.
You made the decision to come over here. I mean...
Please, no more cameras. Please, Chris.
I can't keep you here.
Eugene, swim away!
As he leaves the beach,
They can't get cameras in the ocean! Watch out!
Down. All right, come on.
Guy, come on, guys. All right, please.
Oh, God. Why did they do this? Why?
He's driven away in an unmarked car. And like all the men before and after him,
Nice to
taken
resub
to
salty.
this police station, put in a corrections van.
Oh, maybe that'd do it, Jamel.
Taken
Maybe
to
that would be a
jail.
good pick. And thanks to the Tier 1 Miracle Whip. The sports enthusiast predator? Sports fan, huh? You know what I haven't noticed? I haven't seen anything about a gamer predator. Let me see. Oh! Sports fans 0, gamers 1. Take that, nerds.
Scott, if you can hear me, you need to go to the door and let this guy in.
Hey, come on.
Back at the undercover house, our male decoy is greeting this 39-year-old
There's a
waiter
Tier 1
named
Supersonic and the
Anthony
Tier 1 Howdy
Sorrentino.
Rowdy.
Online, Sorrentino, calling himself Italian Lover
Tier
37,
1
has one of the
Dyken
shortest
Shrimp.
and most direct
I said
chats
Tier
we've
1s.
ever seen, with a decoy who tells him he's 14 years old. After just 10 minutes, Sorrentino writes,
What you looking for?
I don't know. You?
Well, hot sex. What else?
But soon,
Whoa, okay,
Sorrentino
okay.
is suspicious.
Have you tried RuneScape?
How do I know you're not a cop?
I don't know. How do I know you're not my dad setting me up?
Then he tells the boy he will perform
Take
oral
that.
sex on him.
Checkmate.
Asks the boy to call
Get
him.
scholars
Directions
mated.
to his house. A perverted justice decoy obliges.
3-story tall, yellow house.
And within 15 minutes, Sorrentino is at the door.
You can sit here if you want. Just sit down. You want something to drink or anything?
No, I'm okay.
You are a fast mover. Please have a seat right there. Just please, Sean. What are you doing here? Relax. Just calm down. Tell me what's going on.
This is Prime Bean.
Just gonna what?
It's crazy, DJ.
To the kid?
What were you gonna talk about?
No, I haven't seen that, Jomo.
Baseball.
Baseball.
Football.
Anything else?
Hockey, bowling.
You seem a little more nervous than somebody who was going to come over here and talk about baseball or football.
It's a
Now,
stressful
how old did this
season
boy
being a
say
Cubs
he was
fan,
online?
Chris.
14.
And you thought it was okay at 39 to come over here and see a 14-year-old boy?
Well, I was just gonna hang out.
Just hang out.
Yeah, you're never too young to watch sports, Chris.
You exchange names and ages, and about 45 seconds later, if that, you say you're looking for hot sex. What do you suppose would have happened if there was a 14-year-old boy here, willing to have
I was
sex?
scared.
You were scared?
Yeah.
Why would you be scared if you were just coming over here to talk?
Because I just don't think I could have done it anyway.
I mean, you get why this is
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah. And you know, here in Florida, that's against the law, and you can go to jail for it because it's a felony.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know? No. Now, the other problem for you is that I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on adults who try to meet kids for sex online. Have you seen our stories before? Yeah. To Catch a Predator show? Yeah. So you've seen the show? Mm-hmm. Well, now you're on it. If there's anything else you'd like
he just gives like a fist bump.
Like to hear it. If not,
nice.
Clearly you can go.
I'm just sorry. I just wish they didn't air that.
Outside, Sorrentino meets the Flagler Beach police.
On the ground. Turn around. Turn around.
Thanks to Tier 1 Flapjack and the resub Dixon Cider.
During a search of his car, police find marijuana and condoms. Later, Sorrentino tells the investigator he has a mental illness.
Well, I'm bipolar, so I'm on medication.
For bipolar, okay. And have
for
you
being
taken
too
all
big
your
of a sports
medication
fan.
today?
Yeah, I just take it at night.
Then he explains how the online chat started.
What about seeing him online made you want to talk to him?
Oh, because he was new. I'd never seen him online before.
Okay. How long did it take before you found out that he was 14 or 15?
He told me right away.
Told you right away. Did that bother you?
Yeah, it did.
It did? Okay.
Yeah.
But still, you came here and you planned to have sex with him.
Basically give some
I guess.
kiss in the prime Braxton
honestly,
and the resub
I
sticky
was
buttons.
just really turned on, and I didn't know what I was going to do. I probably, I mean, that's what I was thinking, I guess. I don't know what I was going to do.
Sorrentino is charged with 2 felony counts, including attempting a lewd act upon a child. He also faces a misdemeanor charge for the marijuana police found in his car. He later pleaded not guilty.
That's what happens. You watch one too many baseball games, next second you know, you end up on To Catch a Predator. Seen it happen a million times. What's another one that we haven't seen? The Pumped Predator?
Here comes another man who's seen our previous broadcasts.
He's in the laundry room.
Maybe
Joe. He's in the kitchen, coming towards the living room.
His name is Dallas Lee. He's been chatting online in an AOL gay chat room with a boy posing as a 14-year-old. It takes him less than 7 minutes to ask the boy if he wants oral sex. The decoy says, okay, cool. And a few hours later, he's walking into our living room.
Yeah. I'm finishing up right. Hang out.
Thanks for the resub, McCock.
Yeah. So you're pumped too, huh?
Yeah.
So what were you so pumped for?
No, not too much.
You have a seat right on the stool there. What you doing here?
He invited me over.
Who is he?
Tony.
Tony.
Yeah.
And how old is Tony?
14.
What was your plan here with this 14-year-old boy?
I mean, we talked about sex and stuff like that. And then,
you sure did.
Yeah.
Well, he's being honest.
I got 2 kids of my own. We can hang out and stuff.
And how old are your kids?
My son is 19 and my daughter's 15.
So your daughter is 1 year older than the boy you were coming to visit tonight. Now, how would you feel if your daughter, at the age of 15, was home alone and a man came to visit her?
Honestly, terrible.
Yeah.
You know.
And so why is it okay for you?
Depends on his screen
It's
name.
not. You're absolutely right. Honestly, it's not. You know, but I was not even set the sex aside.
He says he knows it looks bad, but he really wanted to be a father figure to the boy who told him he didn't have a dad. But if that's so, why did he tell the boy he was 20 years old when he's really 40?
It's all part of being a good dad.
His kid, as you have suggested to me you were trying to do, why would you tell him you were 20 and much closer to his age?
Right. That's a mistake.
As though somebody would do that if in fact they wanted the target to think they were younger and be comfortable to have sex.
I understand. I understand what you're coming from.
He also understands something else.
As you sit here today, based on this chat, based upon your arrival here, you are every parent's worst nightmare.
Exactly. I understand what you're saying. You're right. I guarantee it's never going to happen again.
Yep, well, it looks like that was the case. Well, that was underwhelming. I had nothing to do with being pumped. that was going to be a good one. I was underwhelmed. The bankrupt and the math teacher predators. Was this a double whammy? Did they get another double slam down, double patty?
Obviously, you're free to walk out the door.
We ask Walker to leave through the back door because out front is our next visitor.
He's walking up the driveway. Go to position 2. Open the door.
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
When more than one suspect shows up at a time, it poses a challenge for the Long Beach police.
We really had to keep close
Make
communication
extra room
with
in
the
the
arrest
cell,
team
yeah.
so they knew what was going on. One of the problems was if they would have came out from their hiding spot too early, the next predator coming up might have seen them and been scared away.
For instance, when 26-year-old Joshua Larios walks in the front
I really
door,
thought that was
police
Colin
hold
Farrell for
our
1
earlier
second.
visitor in the backyard before taking him in for processing.
How was your drive?
Not too bad.
Larios chatted online using the screen name Downtown San Diego to a decoy who said she's a 13-year-old girl. Larios sends the girl pictures of his penis. Then he writes,
"Would you like to see in person?"
Later he writes,
"If you visit me, would you do anything I ask sexually?"
Yeah, I guess.
Thanks to
Larios
the
asks
prime
the
moral
girl to
support and
appear
resub Peyton.
naked in front of her father.
"I want you to let him catch you naked and see what he says."
And he wants her to do something else in front of a school teacher.
"I want you to wear a skirt and no panties, and let one of your male teachers see your legs open in class."
Then Larios tells the girl about the sex acts they will perform together.
She could just lie, right?
How was your drive?
And here he
I let
is
my
in our
dad see me
undercover
naked. He
house,
said, "Charlie, what the fuck is that little dick thing?"
You did? Okay.
I thought I raised you better than this.
meeting someone he was told
Is this what you wanted downtown San Diego?
Sorry. It's kind of weird. I haven't done that.
Here, you can shake my hand. Sir, come here for 1 second.
As soon as Larios sees
Put him in a
me,
full Nelson,
he
Chris!
makes a beeline for his car.
Take him, he's running.
Because the police are busy with our earlier suspect in the backyard, they can't catch Larios before he speeds away in his $50,000 Lexus. So an undercover police car follows him down the block.
So what they did is they had a child running nearby the car, and he eventually pulled
by
over.
a squad car and gives up peacefully.
We're code 4 on the stop, 1 in custody.
Is arrested and brought to the processing center. He refuses to give the police any information without his attorney present.
First, I need to know exactly what's going on.
Larios and Walker were both charged with 1 count of an attempted lewd act on a
There's the
child.
prime
Walker
Winfred.
pleaded no contest.
I don't know,
Larios
Flex, if it's
faces
that
an
thing about the
additional
uncle.
charge of attempting to send harmful matter. He pleaded guilty to both charges. A bit later on, the police bring in someone who never made it into the house.
What do you want this gentleman?
God, how many did they catch in 1
Gabor
afternoon?
Nagy, a waiter at a pizza restaurant who had a sexually explicit chat with someone who told him she was 12. He drove past as another suspect was being arrested in front of the house. That's when police took him into custody.
In the chat, the girl
Wow,
said that
well, that's
she was
one
on
hell of
her
an
birthday,
afternoon.
indicating that she was under the age of 14. I believe she said she was turning 13.
At first, he insisted he didn't know how old she was, except for one thing.
He brought her a birthday cake for her 13th birthday.
So once confronted with that, it was hard for him to say he didn't know how old she was.
No, this was actually for my dog.
Nagy pleaded no contest.
My dog
on count
loves
of an
loves
attempted
chocolate
lewd act
cake.
on a child.
And
In our
he's turning
investigation
13.
in Long Beach, of the 38 men who were arrested, the district attorney decided to prosecute all but 3. He told us that was because those 3 suspects either drove away or didn't come in when the decoy invited them. On top of that, the DA said their online chats may not have been graphic enough to prove intent.
Damn. They caught 3 dudes in 1 afternoon from the same house. They really popped off on that. Alright, we'll do one more and then switch the rabbit hole. Thanks to Prime, XQC Play Variety, and Cronus. I already said I can't watch that Wanto. I can't watch like an actual fight thing like that. Thanks to Prime Heath. The Funky Predator, the Pretend Predator. He was only pretending to be a pedophile, huh?
He's sitting in the car in the front.
It's busy at our undercover house in Long Beach, California.
Okay, he's getting out of the car.
Just stay
There's the
tight
Prime
and we'll go to the front
Matraxia.
door.
Remember, we asked our previous suspect to go out the back way so he wouldn't scare off our next visitor.
Hi, how you doing? Come on in.
He's Paul Clemente,
What's
a
up, Paul?
22-year-old college student from San Diego. Clemente spoke online with someone he thought was a 13-year-old girl. At first, Clemente says she's too young, but soon asks her if she's had sex and what position she's used. Finally, he gets down to business.
So when's the time I could come to your house? Of course when your mom is not around. I'm asking when, so we can go out.
Clemente asks if she's
Well, he was
had
very
sex
clear.
in a hot tub. When the decoy answers yes, he writes back,
"You're making me horny."
For good measure, he sends along this picture of his penis. Then he tells her something that really surprises us.
You don't believe me? Look at this.
That's right. He may think she's 13, but he's the one who says he's a virgin. Now, the 22-year-old virgin is in the house.
All right, can you pour me a drink really fast? Because. Thanks. Awesome. Yeah, I'm just gonna go get my hair ready. I'll be right back.
Take your time.
I'm excited.
He's gonna come into the fruit punch bowl.
So
Watch
you're
out.
excited too? How you doing?
I'm sorry.
What's wrong?
I'm sorry.
Please have a seat.
I'm sorry.
What were you doing here?
She said so excited to see me.
She said she was excited to see you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna take this guy back to the
I wasn't gonna do it until
As
she
we're
said she
having
was
our
happy.
Conversation inside, outside, the Long Beach police decide this is a good time to sneak into the backyard and arrest our earlier visitor.
First subject in custody.
What? They got two again?
Anything bad, sir?
Didn't say anything bad.
If he says he didn't say anything bad, what about what he showed her, like the picture of his genitals?
Did he at least give a thumbs up with the dick pic?
You sent her that photograph.
Sir,
Is that?
please.
Did you send that to her?
Yes, sir.
To somebody who said she was a 13-year-old girl.
My God.
You see, Chris, he actually knew it was you behind the keyboard and wanted you to see his penis.
She said it's okay.
She said it's okay. So because a 13-year-old girl says it's okay, you do it.
Sir, please, I'm not a really bad person, sir. Please.
As for that claim that he didn't say
Laser
anything
Prime,
bad
whitest
online,
boy in the
what
tier 1
about telling her
Camoblade,
he'll
Resub
perform
Chubbs,
oral sex
Sean,
on
and
her,
Logie.
or asking if she's ever had anal sex?
Have you ever had conversations like this with teenage girls on the internet before?
No, this is my first time.
Your first time?
Yes.
You know, I hear that a lot. Can you imagine why I'm a little skeptical on that?
Sir, please.
Well, virtually everybody who walks in this house says the same thing.
I'm sorry.
And I'm guessing that not everybody's telling the truth.
Sir, I'm sorry, sir.
And as we suspected, when Clemente first covered his face, he knows there are cameras in the house.
Do you ever watch television?
Yes, I know, sir.
You know
Every single one of them knows the show and still
Have
goes.
you seen the show on television?
Yes, a couple of times.
A couple
Sleep
of
well,
times.
Bucket.
And you know what the show is called?
Dateline.
Dateline what? To Catch a Predator.
Sir, I'm not a really predator, sir, but I'm just...
You're not a real predator.
No, sir.
Just a pretend predator.
No, I'm just...
He's cosplaying as a
A
predator,
curious
Chris.
predator.
I'm not a really predator, sir.
So you saw those other shows we did.
Yes, sir.
Then you probably know that I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and you know the story we're doing.
Yes, sir.
So, if there's anything else you'd like to tell us, we'd like to hear it. If not, you can walk out the door you came in.
Yeah, please. I'm sorry.
And since he
Thanks,
knows
Teresa
about our
Galecki.
investigations, he probably knows what to expect when he steps outside.
Put your hands up.
I'm not a criminal, sir.
Put your fingers.
I'm not a criminal, sir. I'm sorry.
Clemente is arrested and charged with an attempted lewd act upon a child. He later pleaded
Damn,
no
Paul.
contest. Both he and our earlier
Oh, and the other
suspect,
guy.
who was in the backyard, are led away to be processed.
We never even saw the other guy. Well, all things considered, Paul got off pretty easy. He never actually had to go to jail. So it wasn't terrible for him. Oh, next rabbit hole you should look down is odd 911 calls. Where would what would I even start with for that? Do one with a girl predator? Yeah, we can try that. We actually haven't seen a single female predator. Is it this one? Have they ever had a female predator? Thanks for the 5 gift subs, hi guy. In the tier 1 Rapidless. Thank you, hi guy. What would I type? Give me the name of one of them and I'll look it up, but I haven't seen one. And also, according to Twitter, women can't be predators or pedophiles. Thanks to the resub Rising Beast and Snort G Fuel. And the Prime Javelin. We're not watching the fucking penis pump predator. I'm not taking the risk. Even the blurred photos of that are going to be like a little too much, I would imagine. Be like 9 different like air horns and stuff around a penis. No, this is a Catholic. Chef Vordevask is an innocent man. Yeah, see, it's this guy. I think. I think it's this. I mean, I imagine it is. Hey, appreciate it. Thank you, Macaque, for the 25. Cleanest, best pleasure predator? That sounds a little aggressive as well, man. I don't know. Thanks to Prime Francis. I don't plan it out, thanks. We'll see. Air hockey championships, maybe in a minute. I want to see if there's a single one with an actual, like a female predator on this show. I don't think there is, but someone has said there is, so I'm waiting to see. Vampire predator, what the fuck? Alright, I have to watch this. God damn it. Alright. Last one, and then we'll go to something else. This is just such a cool title.
Hi, how you doing?
You act like this is some big joke here.
These were people that were in the shadows, and now they have been exposed.
Thanks to resub Astro and the tier 1 Pog Bubba.
At what we saw happening. I believe that we would have had some young child.
Are you sure it's okay,
Dateline's groundbreaking
Are you sure it's okay, Macaque?
is back.
I'm not fine. I'll look at next.
You're not a real predator. Just a pretend predator.
Men targeting children online.
A field trip in Florida.
So you drove 60 miles to see a 14-year-old girl.
A repeat rendezvous in California.
Alright, I don't need the lore update.
There could have California, where the law.
Predator. Thanks for joining us. I'm Stone Phillips.
And
Prime
I'm
Silver
Curry.
Ghost Bread and the
This
resub
time,
Decimation.
we're in Long Beach, California, where the long arm of the law has reached out and grabbed more than 36 men in just 3 days.
Hands behind your head.
This time, someone's
God,
gone
just show me the
online to
vampire.
post-
What do we have coming up right now?
Here we go.
That's our Avalanche. That's our 1230, Mike, 29 years old.
That is a vampire.
We've always been aware that the men coming into our undercover houses could be dangerous.
Now stay there. We don't want to send you out yet.
We never knew
we
we'd face the
To
paranormal.
catch a predator operation in Long Beach, California, the very first man who arrives has us especially worried.
Whoa, hold on. Here he comes. He's coming. Head to position 3.
29-year-old Michael Warriker, an unemployed computer technician, uses the frightening screen name, "Can I rape you anally?" He thinks he's coming to meet a girl who said she was 13.
Jesus Christ, Mike.
Open up the door.
What Warriker apparently doesn't know is he's really been chatting
That's
with
aggressive.
an adult decoy from Perverted Justice. That's an online watchdog group Dateline uses as a
That definitely looks like
consultant
one of
to
those
do what it
edgy Among
normally
Us
does.
names.
Go into chat rooms, mostly on Yahoo and AOL, set up computer profiles, and in this case, pretend to be children
Thanks
under
for
the
the
age of
5 subs,
14
Bossatron.
who are
Thank you, man.
interested in sex.
Thanks to the Prime Beta.
In his online chat, Warriker tells the decoy maybe we should hook up, and says he would like to have anal sex with her. The decoy
true to his
says,
name,
"Ouch,
then.
I think that would hurt a lot." Warriker responds, "Yeah, but it's a good pain, you know." Now, Warriker is at
Thanks
the
to
door,
resub chips.
Hi, how you doing?
being met by a youngish-looking 18-year-old decoy playing the girl who's supposed to be home alone.
Can you sit down?
And it's time for me to have a chat with him.
We have a lot to talk about.
Though my arrival doesn't seem to faze him one bit.
This is Punch, right?
Yeah. What are you doing here?
Hanging out.
Hanging out.
Yes. And I knew that this was a setup because this was too convenient for this.
What was too convenient?
A chat room and just talking about everything. That she did.
And how old was this so-called person we were talking to?
She said she was 13, but...
She said she was 13. And
Yeah,
how
she
old
did
are
not
you?
look that. I'm 29.
And you thought it was okay to come over here and meet
So why is it called the vampire predator?
At the age of 29?
And hang out, yeah.
That's all you're going to do was hang out?
That's what I told her, yes.
Yeah.
But remember, we have his chat log, where he writes to someone who says she's a 13-year-old female, "I like rape."
Jesus
He responds,
Christ.
Creepy. Worker explains that he doesn't really want to rape her, just rough sex. "I'd want you to resist and pretend you didn't want it and stuff."
Yeah, pretend. I mean, how could you not want sex from this
Has
guy?
a screen name. Can
Yeah,
I
just
rape
pretend you don't like it.
It gets responses.
Do you think rape is funny?
No.
Then why would you do this?
It's just something that I like to put myself into that role and talk about, you know?
Worker also
Put
asks
yourself into the
online
role
if
of a
he could
rapist?
tie the girl down while they're having sex. And it gets scarier when he goes on to add, "I might want to cut you a little, suck on your blood."
I
Laugh
see.
out loud.
A trait that I look for is, you know, they enjoy a little bit of pain here and there, you know.
Don't act like you've ever had sex before.
No.
Fucking
How
liar.
many times have you had a conversation like this and actually met somebody?
You watched one weird hentai and thought you were the man.
Never.
No, I just thought it'd be cool, you know, to hang out because I
Thought it'd be cool to come over here after having a chat that went somewhat like this. So if I wanted to bend you over and just shove it in your and it hurt pretty bad, you wouldn't do anything, would you? Yeah, I would scream and try to hit you. Well, you act like this is some big joke here.
Well, sir,
I mean, these are your words, not mine. I'm not making this up, right? This is the stuff you said.
That's correct.
To somebody who said she was a 13-year-old girl.
Yes.
What do you do for a living?
Actually, right now, unemployed.
Unemployed.
I got a small inheritance a year ago and sort of...
Makes the Prime
took a
Sphinx, the
break,
resub
but,
fawn.
I'm almost out of money
Trintier.
now.
Time to get back to work.
It's back to work.
Worker tells me he's brought along a scary movie to watch with the girl, a video camera, and lubricant.
And a video cam.
Is this any way for a 29-year-old man to behave?
This guy brought a whole little
You ever watch
party
Dateline
bag.
Sometimes.
I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing a story on adults who try to pick up young boys and girls online for sex. If there's anything else you want to tell us about why you're here and what you've been doing, we'd like to hear it. If not,
Would you like to confess to a rape as well?
And just outside,
And just
the Long Beach
really
police
eat
are
all the
getting into
charges here?
position. He is charged with an attempted lewd act upon a child. Under California law, attempting to have sex with someone under the age of 14 is a felony, punishable by up to 4 years in prison. Worker pleaded no contest.
He's a tier 1 AUG in the
He's
Prime
the
Grim
first
Reaper.
in a long line of men who will be arrested by
Jesus,
the Long
McCock,
Beach
thank you
Police
for the
Department over the next 3
generosity.
days.
All right, last to catch a predator. Last one. Okay, this better be a banger, McCock. I'm making an exception because I said this would be the last one. I'm actually gonna look this up on the other monitor just because the title is so aggressive. Okay, it's probably fine. The cleanest, best pleasure predator, aka the perfect buddy predator. A lot of things can be said about a predator, but let this not be said that he is a dirty predator. He looks very clean and well kept. Thanks to Prime Silver. And the bits Aish, Fuzzy Wuzzy, and Rick.
Cody, he's a parolee.
We know before Cody Green even gets there that he could be trouble. He's got a history with police. He was on probation for drunk
Thanks to
driving.
Tier 1 Tony Tone.
He tells me in our discussion
thank you, Salty.
that he got into trouble again for, I guess, leaving the scene of an accident. And here he is, about to get in trouble yet another time.
He's not coming for the handcuffs. He's coming for the other thing.
He wants to meet Chris Hansen.
Cody Green shows up in
Oh,
this
he's got a
fairly
baggy
new,
shirt on. That's
expensive
early 2000s fashion,
Cadillac
baby.
SUV.
Maddie.
Hey, I'm up here. Yeah, I just gotta drop this in the washer.
What's up, Slim Shady?
Come on in.
He comes in, he's got his cap
The
on.
perfect
he's
buddy.
ready to meet his dream date.
Yeah, I made some tea and it's on the table.
This man just perpetually friend zones
Did you
himself.
bring me my chocolate?
Oh, he's going in.
Hey! Why don't you just step right over there, please? Should have a seat right in that chair. Please, sit down.
I made an agreement with her, so I swear.
I need you to sit down, and you can tell me all about it, I promise.
Please, sir, I really drove this far for no reason.
You drove this far for no reason?
Yes, sir. I swear to you, I asked her, and I swear to you, I asked her this.
You asked who?
I asked Maddie.
Take your time. I'm going to let you explain the whole thing.
I said, if this is really not what you're looking for, I really want you to tell me that. Because I will come over and I swear I will just be with you and I will not touch you, anything like that.
What?
Is what I said, and I can prove that to you. I will show it to you.
You'll show me how.
Please, I swear, sir.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Person. I need a girl in my life, and if she really wanted to be my friend, that would be all I needed from her. I've never hurt anyone. I've never done anything. I would not have hurt her.
Now, what did you bring with you?
That's some Tommy Wiseau shit right there.
He's most likely there to get food for the decoy.
I would not hurt her.
She said that was one of the
Oh, hi,
things she was
Chris.
supposed to do.
Voice crack.
And
Oh, hi, Chris.
Yes, sir. That's
there we
what
go.
I told her I was bringing.
What about condoms?
Yes, sir. I have them also, but that was not my intention. I swear to you, sir.
What were you going to use the condoms for?
She told me to bring them also.
So you did everything just because she told you?
Yes, sir. I swear to you that is the reason for it.
Then why did you send her pictures like this?
Because she asked me to.
She asked you to send pictures.
Asked me to send
it's her fault.
Pictures, I know.
Right. So there's a big difference between sending a photograph of yourself and sending pictures of your genitals. It's not like the decoys are asking to be sent these pictures.
Oh, yes, they are, Chris. I mean, look at him. Who doesn't want to see his dick?
Did you say you are ready to have my fang in your mouth?
Yes, sir.
What do you mean by that?
My penis, Chris. My thang.
Are you ready to have my in your mouth?
Yeah. I keep that dick on me.
Because she was going with it. She was.
Oh, so she wanted it.
That's what it seemed like to me.
She says, "You don't mind I'm a virgin?" You say, "If you don't mind me taking it from you, I actually would love it and never have been with a virgin."
I know it's not respectful, but I was just asking her if she wanted to do that online. This is not even like I was just looking for girls that were this young and I was looking to get in trouble and everything like this, because I was telling her this. I was like, this is
tier
illegal
1 toast in the prime
on
shack
phone conversations, on online and stuff like that. And I was like, you swear to me, you're not gonna get me in trouble, and I swear I will never disrespect
she's
you.
a liar?
What I was pretty much.
Well, let's arrest her.
So you're the victim here.
Yeah.
No, sir, I'm not the victim. I came
Put
here
that girl in cuffs.
for reasons like that. But if she really didn't want it, sir, I swear to you, I would have never tried it.
But if she was open to the idea,
yes,
you would have had sex with a 13-year-old girl.
Probably, yeah.
Why? Because it's so alluring to have sex with a 13-year-old girl?
It's just something that you'll probably never have again. That would be probably the cleanest, best pleasure, I would say.
The cleanest, best pleasure
yes, sir.
is to have sex with a 13-year-old girl.
Holy shit. Well, this guy's probably still in jail.
Can you name any girls who are 20 years old?
No, sir, I really can't.
You got that nice truck out there?
Yes, sir.
Got the clothes thing going on?
That's material, sir. Girls look deeper for what they want in guys.
Well, there's something you got to know. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC.
Yes, sir.
Have you seen one of our computer predator shows before?
Did he just give a...
This is one of them.
Did he just give one of these to the camera? Did I see that correctly?
If there's any... Have you seen one of our computer predator shows before?
Oh, fuck yeah, he did.
This is one of them. We're doing stories on adults who try to meet teens on the internet for sex.
Man's going down in
If there's
style.
anything else you want to tell us, we'd like to hear it. If not, you're obviously free to walk out that door.
Hey, take it easy, Slim Shady, clean man, perfect buddy, whatever. Get him! Quick, before he makes a mixtape! At this track, stop him!
All the way. There you go, all the way.
This is the bad guy right here. Put your legs.
Hey man, what the fuck was that for? I'm just watching. I didn't do anything.
SUV, it looked like Cody Green was planning to spend the night. I mean, he had spare clothes, condoms, everything was there.
Watch this.
Follow him. Follow him.
He is not backing down, Cody Green. You know,
Hey!
the cameraman, the finger. He's defiant till the end.
What's your right hand for?
Thanks to Prime Fire and the gifts of Tommy. Not really pink Converse. I mean, I guess a little bit.
We're gonna need you to take a shower, shampoo,
Not wrong, Salty
change
and
out
Mickey.
and put on one of the black and white uniforms.
I mean, you get caught once, you take your punishment, you get some help, and you move on with your life. But you get caught twice. I mean, that raises serious questions about your ability to be rehabilitated.
They got him.
I think a lot of these guys, once they're caught, realize
Hey, welcome back.
how stupid
Thanks to the bits, Dongly and Rocket
it
Rack.
was for them to do it. Some of these guys just don't ever think it could happen to them. Police, FBI, they do these investigations across the country every day, but they can only be in so many places. So the odds are overwhelmingly in the potential predator's favor of not getting caught. In spite of the challenges, we still have...
Oh, they had a whole conclusion to this
24
guy's
guys?
story.
Sure.
I'll leave it up to chat. Do we let the lore play for Cody, or do we just go to the next set of rabbit holes? Congratulations, Minus, on the big pull, man. That's overwhelmingly in favor of lore.
4 days? Some of these guys got, 4 years or more in prison.
If it's a boring lore, we'll just switch. Well, he didn't make it very long.
Here he is, about to get in trouble yet another time.
Girls look deeper for what they want in God.
Damn, so this guy is
Are you ready to have one?
constantly getting himself arrested for
Swear I will never disrespect you.
being a pedophile.
I need a girl in my life. This is illegal. I'm not the victim.
Damn.
See, sir, I really drove this far for no reason.
Well, that was wild. Make sure to smash that like button and thumbs up, ring the bell, tell your mom I said hi. Yeah, that's about it. See ya.